Deforestation and afforestation. Deforestation is the purposeful clearing of forested land. Afforestation is the process of introducing trees and tree seedlings to an area that has previously not been forested. Deforestation. Throughout history, forests have been cleared to make space for agriculture and animal grazing and to obtain wood for fuel, manufacturing, and construction without regard to sustainability. The results have been deforestation that has greatly altered landscapes around the world. Much of the Earth's farmland was once forests. Nigeria has lost more than 10% of its remaining forests in just the last 20 years. The rate of deforestation in Nigeria is increasing. Slash and burn agriculture is a big contributor to deforestation. With this method, farmers burn large swaths of forest, allowing the ash to fertilize the land for crops. The land is only fertile for a few years, however, after which the farmers move on to repeat the process elsewhere. Forests are also cleared to make way for logging, cattle ranching, and oil palm and rubber tree plantations. Deforestation eliminates the positive contributions due to forests that were described earlier. For instance, the loss of trees from a forest can leave soil more prone to erosion. This causes the remaining plants to become more vulnerable to fire as the forest becomes drier. The loss of biodiversity is another result, with plant and animal species becoming extinct. We are currently undergoing the sixth mass extinction in Earth's history. Deforestation is contributing to this mass extinction. Deforestation and afforestation. Since 2000, 2.1 million hectares, 11% of Nigeria's forests were cleared. This was partly offset by the addition of 0.928 million hectares, 4% of new forest. The addition of new forest is called afforestation. Afforestation mitigates the effects of deforestation. It represents a path towards recovering some of the benefits lost due to deforestation. Afforestation. Afforestation is the establishment of a new forest. It is used to replace forest land that was previously cleared. The goal is to regain the local benefits of forests and to reduce global warming. For instance, it increases the soil quality and the organic carbon levels of the soil, avoiding desertification. It is believed that there is space to increase the amount of forested land by about 25% globally, which would yield dramatic benefits. After selecting a site, the species to be planted are selected which are compatible with that site. Prior to planting, the soil is prepared by mechanical and chemical methods. Then, either seeds are sowed or seedlings are planted. In some cases, cuttings of trees that reproduce asexually can be planted. Generally, it takes 20 to 30 years for a tree to fully grow. However, some fast-growing trees can reach maturity in 10 years, while slower-growing trees, like the ginkgo biloba, can take 100 years. For a forest to reach maturity as an ecosystem, it can take about 100 years. Tangia. Tangia is a method of afforestation. Initially, land is cleared and planted with food crops. Tree seedlings are then planted on the same land. The food crops provide food and revenue while the trees grow. After a number of years, the trees mature into a forest and the food crops are no longer viable. At that point, forest farming and maintenance replaces crop farming. Forest farming. Forest farming is established by either tangia farming or by thinning an existing woodland, leaving the best canopy trees in place, and planting an understory crop. A small portion of the canopy trees are cut down each year to be used for timber. Each tree that is harvested is replaced by seedlings which can take between 10 and 100 years to grow back. How many trees can be cut down each year is based on how long it will take for the replacements to grow back so as to maintain the canopy. Generally, just 5 to 10% of the canopy trees can be harvested each year. On the other hand, the understory crops could be harvested annually. Some examples of understory forest crops include fruit, pawpaw, currants, elderberry, serviceberry, blackberry, huckleberry. Other food crops, ramps, syrups, honey, mushrooms, other edible roots. Other products, mulch, decoratives, crafts, dyes, pine straw, willow twigs, vines, beargrass, ferns, pine cones, moss, native ornamentals, rhododendron, highbush cranberry, and flowering dogwood. Medicinal herbs such as ginseng, black cohosh, golden seal, bloodroot, Pacific yew, myapple, saw palmetto, nuts such as black walnut, hazelnut, hickory, beechnut. Exudates. Exudates are carbon-rich materials produced by plants that are usually sticky to the touch. They are produced from the trunk of the tree above ground as well as underground in the roots. Those generated by the trunk are generally a defense mechanism to a stress or threat from bacteria, fungi, herbivores, or some other threat. Root exudates are believed to help stabilize the soil and provide sustenance to underground organisms that form the biome surrounding the roots, which includes bacteria living symbiotically with the roots of the plant. Exudates produced by the trunks of the trees have been used by humans since ancient times for various applications due to their easy availability. The harvesting of exudates does no harm to the tree, so it is a sustainable practice. Harvesting latex from rubber trees is a great example. These images show latex being collected from rubber trees. The latex is used to manufacture rubber, which is used for, among other things, car tires. A 6 millimeter deep groove is cut into the tree at a 30-degree downward angle. A wooden or metal spile funnels the sap into a bucket or bag, which is held in place by wire or string.